Guys, welcome back to my channel, Sweetheart Sims, and welcome back to the second episode of the Westbrook Diaries. So I'm so excited to be filming this episode with you guys today because we have a lot in store, and if you have just taken a look at my channel within the last couple of days, you've probably seen this girl all over the place. Yes, I made her my new profile pic and my YouTube banner. But and then also I created my first machinima, and I created my first ever YouTube short, and also a community post, all featuring her. So hopefully you guys aren't tired of seeing her. But if you did manage to see any of the content that I mentioned, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you enjoy the storyline and if you think that this is gonna be a sim story that you enjoy watching, maybe consider subscribing and liking this video just so I know that what I'm doing is kind of, making some kind of impact. That would be really, really great. And aside from that, I want to just kind of get into today's episode. So here is our girl, Brooklyn Westbrook. And about 45 minutes ago, Brooklyn just received a call from her dad asking her to drop Brandon off at his house so that he could stay the weekend. And since the divorce, Evelyn is really not in the mood. She hasn't really been in the mood to, even put herself in the potential to see her ex-husband. So in return, her daughters, either Brooklyn or Jocelyn, will drop Brandon off to their dad. However, in this specific call, Marcus asked Brooklyn to stay the night and eat dinner with Antoinette, his girlfriend, and Brandon. I guess they made some nice food or whatever. They made a nice dinner. And yeah, Marcus's tone on the phone sounded kind of not really urgent, but like there was something else that maybe he wasn't hiding, but that maybe he just wanted to not say it over the phone. So I think Brooklyn kind of picked up on that and was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go and eat dinner with you guys, whatever. So that's basically what we're gonna do. It is... Did my game stop? It is 7:35, so the rest of the family, they're just kind of inside doing their own thing. I think Brooke or Brandon just finished playing video games, and Gigi and Mom are just talking to each other, and then I don't know, I think Jocelyn just woke up from a nap. But anyway, it is 7:35, and I actually wanted to start this a lot earlier. I started the game, it was like 5:30. I was doing a bunch of testing for audio because my mic wasn't working and the voices were too loud. So yeah, 2 hours have passed. So without further ado, I'm just gonna have Brooklyn go with Brandon over to their dad's house, and I will meet up with you guys there. So here we are. Welcome back. We are in Del Sol Valley, and we are at Marcus's crib. This is his house. So I'm gonna have Marcus tell an engaging story to Brandon, and I guess Brooklyn also. They're just gonna talk a little bit I don't know. I don't think she would joke about old times. I think she's pretty upset with him for what he's kind of been doing, what he's been up to. So, um, we're gonna keep it pretty subtle. We're gonna, keep it pretty face value. We're not gonna go into too much detail. So yeah, let's small talk him. Just ask about his day. And then, of course, this would happen. I wonder if we can introduce her to Antoinette. Oh, okay. I don't think we can actually have Marcus introduce his daughter to Antoinette. So I'm just gonna have her go up and give her a respectful introduction. Not really too friendly, not really too rude or negative or anything like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have Marcus discuss sports statistics with with Brandon. So they're talking, just kind of catching up on each other's day. Marcus is going to tell Brandon that he has a surprise for him. So we're gonna just go ahead and tell him a funny story. And he's like, why don't you turn around? I have a surprise. And so Brandon is gonna turn around and he's gonna see that there's like a brand new bike here. So let's just go over here and maybe we can sit on it and just like kind of admire it. And he's like, look, I got this bike, Brooklyn. And Brooklyn's like, yeah, that's great. And now she's just kind of facing both of them and she's like, so why am I here? Like, why did you insist on dinner? And it looks like Marcus is pretty quiet. He's not really adding a lot to the conversation, so. Yeah, there is that. Okay, saying something now. Okay, well, it's getting dark out, so oh, we have to get a picture of little Brandon on this little bike that he got. That's so cute. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have them go on upstairs. And this is the kitchen, y'all. Yeah, it looks like a museum, but this is the kitchen. So I'm gonna have the four of them kind of take a seat. I think Marcus would take the head of the table. So I'm gonna have him steady sit right here. And then Antoinette would probably sit right here. And then we're gonna have Brooklyn sit here. And Brandon over here. Alright, so Brooklyn made it first, looks like, and she's gonna go ahead and take a seat. And Brandon is right behind her. Everyone is kind of right behind her, so they're smelling the food. They have quite a buffet of food in front of them. I guess I'll wait for Antoinette to sit down. But yeah, so right here, they have some crown roast. This is baked chocolate mousse. They have two kinds of wine, strawberry and apple. They have a garden salad, and this is some grilled meat from outside that their chef made them. So yeah, I think that Marcus would grab the crown roast. So I'm gonna have him grab a serving of that. And honestly, let's just have them all just grab some crown roast just to make things a little easier. And unfortunately, okay, I literally said steady sit, but then they start moving. Okay. Come over here, Marcus. Okay, so it's really quiet. No one's really talking too much. Maybe that means the food is good. Maybe that means that there is an awkward silence during this meal. Well, everybody kind of finished really quickly. I'm gonna have, of course, Brandon has to get some chocolate mousse. So, okay, you can sit right on over here, I guess. Okay. So let's get down to the whole reason why Brooklyn is here today. Yeah, he's gonna basically explain that tomorrow he is throwing a party. It's gonna be a huge bash. I mean, he does live in Del Sol Valley, and he is very well known, not only in the sports community, but also just in this neighborhood and in the celebrity atmosphere industry in itself. And so he does have a pretty good relationship with Brooklyn, and he's hoping that Brooklyn will kind of vouch for him and let and I'm sorry, her reactions are so like funny to me. It says the glory of stories. Marcus can't get enough of the stories Brooklyn tells, especially that last one. It really brought that conversation alive. Would you say that Marcus likes stories? Sure, whatever. So, yeah, basically he's asking her to ask the rest of her family, you know, mom and Gigi, grandma, her sister and her brother, if they want to go to this party that Marcus and Antoinette are throwing. And he knows it's last minute, but he does really want them there. And Brooklyn, you know, she's already staying the weekend, so she kind of just figures, why not? It's not really how she wanted to spend her Saturday, but oh, so yeah, so Brooklyn, she's not really that receptive towards it. It doesn't look like she wants to go. So I guess Marcus is kind of, you know, convincing her, trying to convince her to say yes. It's not really how Brooklyn wants to spend her Saturday. However, she is already here, so they might as well, I guess. All right, that was a whirlwind of a conversation, and I think Antoinette was smart just to, you know, kind of stay quiet during that one. She didn't want to add any extra, you know, anything extra that could possibly set off Brooklyn or anyone else. So Brooklyn's gonna grab a drink. She's gonna grab some wine. I think she deserves it after that conversation. I'm gonna have Marcus pour himself a serving as well. And then we have little Brandon down here, just being the model kid. So he could use the bathroom. And he could also use some more fun. So, and then he's also tired because it's midnight. Alright, you guys can drink it. It's okay. I'm gonna have him drink that, and then I guess Antoinette can drink that glass. And oh, don't just drink from the bottle. We don't do that around here. Let's pour a serving for her. I mean, we do, but you know, maybe not with the kid here. So I'm gonna have her drink some, and I want Brandon to go to bed. So I actually can't remember where his bedroom is. This house is absolutely like ridiculously big, as you can see. Very easy to get lost. So maybe it's on the first floor. Oh my goodness, this girl already has to use the bathroom. Alright, when she drops that off. Oh, from suspicious. It says horribly crafty. From suspicious craft beer. There's something unsettling in this craft beer. I'm not sure which end it'll come out. Okay, well that's cool. How are we even family? From difficult family dynamic. Brooklyn struggles to comprehend how she can be related to some of her family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. I think she's literally going outside to throw this away. That's why it's taking so long. Alright, where's the bathroom at? Here's one. And this is actually her brother's new room. It was recently renovated. So as you can see, Marcus is really like doing his best right here. Like he is pulling out all of the cards to, you know, basically get some brownie points with Evelyn. So yeah, wherever Brandon wandered off to, I'm gonna have him come over into his room. And looks like Brooklyn is just about done in the bathroom. Gonna make the, okay. So I'm gonna have her come over here, and Brooklyn's gonna come over. Just give me a second because I literally never seek out this interaction myself. So it might take me a little minute to find where it is. So I'm gonna ask Brooklyn to spray the monsters under the bed. Okay. And I hope she sprays the monsters under this bed right here. And not like an entirely different bed. But knowing the Sims, you can never be too sure in what they're gonna do. Okay, or she can just not do it. That's cool too. I think she's a little tipsy. Well, we're just gonna pretend like she did spray the monsters under the bed because I don't actually see that option right here. And we're gonna put him to bed. Oh my goodness, she's... She did not throw up on him like that. This is supposed to be like a wholesome, like, just family moment. You know, she's tucking in her little brother for him to go to sleep. And here she is, off of one drink, just throws up all over this poor boy. And his new bedroom. I'm over it. I'm so done. Well, there's your wholesome moment, I guess. Anyways, let's see. So I'm gonna have her go upstairs because I think her bedroom is upstairs somewhere. Yeah, I think this is her bedroom. So it is 3 in the morning. And she's really not tired at all. So, but it is like almost 3, so she probably should be tired. I mean, there is a computer over here, so maybe we can just go ahead and, I don't know, post something on her social media and upload a viral video, perhaps. But yeah, she's going to bed. I was gonna have her call her mom or her grandma, but it is 4 o'clock. I think they will probably yell at us if we call them this late. So what is Marcus doing? He's gonna light something out here. Guess he's just sitting out by the fire in his like multi-million-dollar mansion. Just thinking. He doesn't really seem like the thoughtful guy. A thoughtful kind of guy, but who knows, maybe he is thinking about his life, about his choices, and that's that on that, because he's gonna go and take a dip in the pool. What is Antoinette doing? She's sleeping on a bench. I think this is her beauty room. Or something. I don't really know what room this is. No, this is like an extension of Brooklyn's room. That's weird. That's strange. Why don't you just go to your own room? I'm sure you have one. Somewhere here. Alright, this works. Or maybe this is her bedroom, I don't know. I'm gonna have both of them just go to bed. Everybody, just time for bed. Let's go. He's like, I did not even cheat his needs. I swear that his energy went up with that. I don't even know how that happened. Alright, I will meet you guys back when Brooklyn wakes up. Okay, so Brooklyn is now awake, so I'm gonna have her go and do a quick workout in the home gym. Yes, they have a home gym as well as an indoor basketball court. Marcus is pretty loaded. Let's just leave it at that. So we're gonna follow her. Oops, I did not mean to press C there. P. That's the shortcut I'm looking for. We're gonna go ahead and follow her to the gym, and she's just gonna get, you know, her fitness in, her workout in. Okay, gonna turn this off because I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, so Brooklyn has lived in this house. Okay, or you can just turn it right back on. I don't think that the music can be heard, as I do have it pretty low. But yeah, Brooklyn's lived in this house for maybe like a year or two, not very long. But one thing that she really did enjoy about this house, which is not much, because as you can see, like, it's just huge. The hallways are winding. There are too many rooms to even count, and she literally gets lost in it sometimes. But one of the things that she really did enjoy about this house was the home gym. So of course she's gonna take advantage of that since she's here. Oh, would you look at that? She maxed her fitness skill. Good for her. So it is 9:30, and when she woke up, she actually had a call from Octavia. If you don't remember, Octavia is her mentor. She's been in the business for like a really, really long time, basically since Brooklyn was in diapers. and she is a screenwriter, or really any kind of writer. In the game, it actually says that she writes her husband's songs that he sings. Um, but yeah, she's also a screenwriter too, and she lives in Del Sol Valley. So when Brooklyn moved out when she was young, she didn't have a chance to meet up with her and to talk with her. Sorry, I'm just trying to find her little contact card. There she is right here. Octavia Spencer, or Octavia Moon. Spencer Moon. She's married. Actually, I think Octavia Spencer is an actress. That's why I keep getting that confused. But anyways, Octavia Moon is married to Thorne Bailey, and she is our mentor. And yeah, like really like a mother figure to Brooklyn. And they met when she was in high school, and she saw her performing one night at the celebrity bar, and she was like, she's, you know, she sounds really good, she has a lot of talent. She introduced herself to Brooklyn, and really the rest is history. But when Brooklyn moved out to go to film school, she stopped being able to see Octavia as much as she wanted to. So of course, now that she's back just for the weekend, she thought it would be a good idea to grab brunch with Octavia and just to catch up. So that's what they're gonna do. A little bit later, maybe around like 1-ish, 2 o'clock. So I did have her do an endurance run, but I don't think she's gonna be able to finish this workout, only because, you know, we kind of have to hurry up and go. Marcus is currently teaching Brandon how to ride a bike, so let's just pop in and see how they're doing right now. Every time I've kind of used this feature, I think it's a really cute feature, but unfortunately it glitches out so much, and I just kind of knew with the fact that they were in Del Sol Valley, and residential areas themselves are not really that they're not really, you know, they don't really have a lot of space in these residential areas, especially not like they would in Copperdale, where there's literally just acres and acres of space. It's long story short, I didn't have any high expectations of the routing of how this would look, how this would turn out. So as you can see, he is low-key riding right off the cliff and then coming back up, and like, yeah, it doesn't look that good. But anyways, it looks like he's learning something, so I guess that's all that matters. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna turn this off again, and hopefully she doesn't turn it back on. But I'm gonna have her go ahead and call her mom, just to kind of give her like a heads up about the party, which is tonight. And also, I think because she misses her a little bit already, even though she was just at home yesterday. But that was a really short chatty call. I guess this phone is kind of glitching out because she keeps hanging up on her mom. But yeah. Are you gonna pick up again? No, that's it. All right, it's a good call. Cool. My game is so broken, y'all. Anyways, it is noon, so I'm gonna have Brooklyn go ahead and take a shower, wherever the shower is. Okay, so yeah, just go ahead, take a shower, and I don't think Brandon's having any fun. Aw, it says, I'll never get better at this. This is so frustrating. Why can't I get the hang of this? He's so sad. Aw. Okay, looks like Evelyn is calling her again. I guess the reception's really bad, so yeah, they're trying again. Brandon's having no fun, and he's actually so tired. I guess he didn't sleep fully last night, or he didn't get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna have him go upstairs and get some food. The chef did leave some breakfast for us, so we have pancakes, omelet, and I think this is like a fruit yogurt parfait. So I'm gonna just have him eat some pancakes, a lot of syrup to drown his sorrows. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like Brooklyn finished showering, so I'm gonna have her come over here. Marcus wants to talk to us, but honestly, like, who cares what he wants? So she's gonna come downstairs, probably just say, no, we don't want to be in the business or the entertainment career. But we're probably just gonna, you know, say we're heading out to Brandon, and she's not in the outfit that I want her to wear, but that's fine. We're just gonna have her change really quickly and then head on out. I don't know why she's going downstairs. You did see your brother, right? You saw that he was in the kitchen. He's not in here. Alright guys, I'm just gonna meet you at the restaurant. Bye. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that machinima. They are just about finished with their food. It's kind of crazy, of course, that happens. It's kind of crazy. Like trying to put these Sims on a schedule is impossible. Like it's 7:30 and basically she's supposed to be at the party. So, or at least getting ready for the party. I'm gonna have her end the meal and pay. It was only $50. Excuse me? Oh, I guess this person, Paolo, asked for like an autograph, and Octavia was like, no thanks. Anyways, it was only $50. There was like a cover charge to get in. It's 8 o'clock, and the party's supposed to be today. It's getting pretty late. Initially, I wanted Brooklyn and Jocelyn and their mom to go dress shopping or, just clothes shopping in general and to find something cute to wear to the party. But since it is so late, I don't know, maybe we'll just do that part off camera, even though I thought it would be pretty nice to have them go shopping, have them do like a mommy-daughter date and go shopping. But oh well. I mean, really, what are you gonna do? So basically, that is it. That is episode 2. And the next episode, we are gonna have them show up to the party and we're gonna see how that goes. One thing that I wanted to do before closing out, I guess, is I wanted to show you this restaurant or J. Sullivan's. However, let me see. I want to see if I can try to find the actual restaurant on the gallery because I did not create this. Okay, yeah, it's right here. So this is the creator. This is the restaurant from the gallery. It is this name right here, and this is the profile that made it. It says the original was by Sandra OG. Yeah, so this is her right here. Looks like she has some really nice builds. I actually want to give her a follow because her builds look beautiful. That's her showcase. This is the J. Sullivan's restaurant that they're in Del Sol Valley. I'm gonna cut this part right here and I will see you guys in the next one. But thank you so much for watching and I hope you're enjoying. Please leave a comment below if you are enjoying. If you're not, leave a comment below and tell me what I could improve on. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.